Let's meet you. What's the name?
Okay, my name is Godio Fosse, President, Branch Journalists Association of Nigeria.
All right, sir. Arsenal.
Yes.
Let's talk about your club.
Yes.
I'm told you're a staunch supporter.
Yes.
How long have you been an Arsenal fan?
I've been an Arsenal fan as long as I can remember, since 1994.
What's your take on the Ozil Sanchez issue? What do you think is going to happen with those two players?
Every football fan will want those two players in their team. I'm particularly excited they are in Arsenal. And I believe, my prayer every day, even when I go to bed, I say prayer to my God. I bring them into it. Like God touches their mind for them to sign and stay back in Arsenal. Whatever amount, they deserve whatever they can get. What makes those players want to move is because they don't see the future is not clear. The future of the coach is not clear. The future of the management is not clear. And they themselves, they have the future in football. So they want to play football. So they want to go to a place that is a bit stable to come to play. So it's not about any player that comes out to tell you that they are asking for too much for a club. They want to go because they don't see the future.
There were times Arsenal used to be one of the most dreaded teams in the world. You can't take away what they've done, what they've achieved under Arsene Wenger, most especially the Invincibles. Now, what do you think has gone wrong? What has gone wrong over the years?
Well, when you look at where we are coming from, you knew that the Arsenal problem started when we wanted to build the Emirates from the Ivory. As at that time, there were not too many billionaires, businessmen in football. So the funds were limited. So the only company that could avail any sport brand the opportunity to build a stadium was Emirates. And they were doing it very conservatively, in a way that they don't want to come out and show as if they have money. So Arsenal began to lose quality players in place of building a stadium, began to rely so much on the academy players. The likes of that year, the likes of Henry left, Vieira, and the rest. Luke Bloomberg, some of those players were aging. They aged out, and some were with us, and we couldn't pay. So we have to offload them to fund the stadium. So the Arsenal problem started. That said, the problem could have been addressed having built the stadium, made money from the stadium, paid fully before the expected date. That means we made money. Why can't we now reinvest? Every year, year on year, we made so much money, we declare so much profit, shareholders are so much happy, even more happier than those who won trophies. Why can't we reinvest this money? So if you look at where the problem started, it started from the stadium. Now we are okay. Why? What has happened? Is it the leadership of the club? Is it the management of the club that has refused to reinvest, buy big player, win a major trophy one season, and see where we go from there? So we stick to a coach who has a philosophy of not spending too much for a player, but rely so much on academy. And at this time in football, the philosophy has changed. People like Mourinho has come in to let you know that football is business. It's about winning trophies, not about making money.
Now, there's been calls for Stan Kroenke to walk away. Usmanov has brought in some big money. He made some offer to Kroenke. Now, do you think Usmanov would change something at Arsenal if given the opportunity?
Usmanov is a billionaire, he's a businessman. Have you also followed what he has done in other businesses? What are the revolutionary trends in other businesses? What are those big breakthroughs in other businesses? For me, I don't believe. Usmanov is just yielding to pressure. You want to make a point. He thinks the same way as Kroenke. That is the thinking. The only thing that somebody needs to do is somebody from nowhere who has the interest of Arsenal at heart, come in with big money and buy this club from these guys. Usmanov cannot do anything. When he comes in, first and foremost, if he invests so much, you want to recoup the money he's made. He's a businessman. It's not like the guy from Chelsea, the Abramovich. It's not like the guy. Do you understand? So we need someone like Abramovich to come in somewhere, buy the club, and start something new.
At the same time, they say who pays the piper detects the tune. Is it Wenger that's the problem of Arsenal, or it's the management? Where do you stand on that?
I think it's both sides. You see, it takes someone to kick the ball for the ball to move. Fine. Like I said, don't forget I mentioned that Arsene Wenger has a philosophy. And the current management team had the same, bought into that philosophy. Even if Arsenal had acquired a very superior, so a very super human coach who want to spend like Mourinho, with this current management, he will not spend. Because they will always bring to the table that, look, this is what Arsene has been doing. They will benchmark him to Arsene. Because he has been doing this, he has been giving us results. We have never been relegated in English football. We have never fallen out for 21 years. Last year was the first year we out of top 4. So you can imagine what he has done. You understand? So they will always do that. So the only thing that needs to change is the management and the coach.
Sometimes I get scared that if Wenger walks away, the style of Arsenal football, the way we play, the foundation is laid over the years. Yeah, we might not be winning trophies, but sometimes you agree with me as an Arsenal fan, when you watch the boys play, it gives you excitement.
Yes.
They could break your heart today, but you're looking up to the next game, no matter the result. Now, do you think the exit of Wenger might change the philosophy of what Arsenal represents football-wise?
If you look at it, you find out that our philosophy, our style of playing football is actually gradually diminishing. We don't control football again. We don't do... In those days, whoever we play, even if we play Barcelona, we control the ball. But these days, we don't. We see a team like Burnley coming to share position with us. So those chances, those things are gradually going, because he's also trying to adjust. You can see a Wenger who has resorted to 3-man defense. Do you understand? And if you want to play such a football that he has been playing right from day one, he has always played 4-man back. Do you understand? Now it's yielding to pressure. The current trend in the game, okay, how you approach the game. So if you look at it, we are also losing that flavor of our game.